Might as well leave the trawl out too. We see some. If we get another plenty, we'll pop that bad boy out. Maybe the music is just like it's a new day. I didn't realize the net was already out. I forgot to put it away. Slim pickings around this coast. Okay. We're near the old forest. Fortress. My god. I can read. And they should still be, like, they should be fresh because they're in the water, right? That's how that works. Okay. What happened? Why did my screen shake? I proved last stream that I in fact cannot read. It's true, the proof is in the pudding. I can't even speak. Alright, so let's go to my net here. We've done it. I gave you all your things. Oh, maybe. Oh, no. I guess this one does not, in fact, count. I gotta catch another octopus then. That's okay. We'll do it. It's too early to catch one. Needs to be a normal one? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Alright. In the meantime, we'll pop our trawl net down. Why not? My wife and the Mini Waffle were watching my little highlight video that I posted. And Mini Waffle was like, I don't hear the birds laughing. You're talking about the birds laughing. I don't hear it. And I'm like, that means the work the game was successful in making me into a crazy person. All right, so let's we have to go we're just kind of loofing around here, wasting time. I mean, it couldn't be more clear to me that the birds are laughing at me. Whoops. Got a little click happy on that one. Might as well just try to catch some fish while I'm here. Trophy! Alright. Have we wasted enough time? Alright, here's some octopi. I guess we could probably catch a couple of these, maybe? Okay, I think that's the most we can muster there. Alright, let's make this the hopefully very short journey back to the research station here, and then we'll rest and take the rest of our stuff back to the pontoon to sell it. Okay. Alright, about those specimens you're after. We've done it! Thank you. Looks like you've caught all the surface specimens I need. But, yes, I do need some from deeper down, but that's going to be a problem. Why is that a problem? I've developed a device to retrieve the samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples, but while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully. I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want you to be out on the reef at night. Is there anything else? I think I've asked her all these. I don't have the equipment for that. I think that was the other option. Don't hit the dock. Alright, let's make a trip down to the pontoon. And then we'll make our way over to the other place. I'm going the wrong way, I know it. I sure am. Well, hello there, Jeannie. Welcome back. Hopefully you had a nice, uneventful, safe drive home. You missed our lively debate that you sparked about, I don't need lumber. I'm gonna skip that for now. But you sparked quite a debate on hot wings and spicy stuff in general. Oh, you heard the story about me eating the ghost pepper? Oh, that's right. You were on the phone for that part, or in your car. That was fun. Super fun. So thrilled I did that. Yeah, you made everyone in chat very hungry for some delicious wings. Let's pull up our net. Go to the fish market. Okay, we can sell all this stuff now, right? What's this? Aw. Can I sell that, or can I just discard it? Left trigger. Okay, get rid of the rot. Feel good coming out the other side. I can imagine. We've all been there. Alright, it's only 10:52. I feel like, from what you were describing, it sounds like they would be super worth it. So we have to kind of go around this way, I think, to get to the research station. So we have to go, I think, to... we need to collect prototype parts the researcher left behind when she fled the research outpost. Okay, so let's do that. They don't have any abyssal equipment yet. Yeah, I was. I think you were still. I think you were still at the place when I was talking about how, typically speaking, whenever a restaurant claims it's something spicy, that's usually not the case. But when you have, like, these non-chain bars, in places like that, like, and they tell you something spicy, then you better believe it's going to be spicy. Okay, so do we look around again? After some searching, you find the prototype parts that the researcher needs to assemble the sampling device. Yeah, take them, pick them up. You stole the prototype parts on board. Anything left here? Okay. Nope. But they got the best food, man. Yeah, we quickly decided that dive bars and food trucks have the best best food that you can find. My wife and I were looking for. We had our 5-year wedding anniversary recently, a couple months ago, and you know, we typically, you know, we kind of wanted to do something nice for it because it was our 5-year anniversary. But like with Christmas and everything, and you know, we were at the time still trying to buy a new house, and so we didn't really go like super crazy, but we, I wanted to take her to a nice restaurant. She loves a good steak, so I wanted to take her to a nice steakhouse. But we also both kind of agreed we didn't want to go to a some place we've been to a bunch of times. We wanted to try something new. You're gonna tell a hot wing story? You used to work at this toy store when you were a teenager, and the management sent a bunch of us to the other stores around Northwest PA to help them. A group of us went to Quaker Steak and Lube for their chicken wing special, and one of our members ordered the atomic wings. You need to sign a waiver to order them. I took one bite of the wings and spent the next 20 minutes drinking your mouth on the bathroom sink. Now that you mention that, that is absolutely the place that we went to when we went to the water park. I was telling a story how I went to we took the kids to a water park for a weekend, and we went to a place that claimed to have these atomic wings. That was the place. and I did not, in fact, do the atomic wing challenge. And then I was mad at myself later when I looked up what the Scoville units of my hot sauce were, and it was way more than what they claimed was for their atomic wing challenge. So I got real mad at myself that I didn't do that. No, we just got the prototype parts. Okay, good. But that was absolutely the place. All right, we have to find. Let's go back to the old fortress. It's over this way. But yeah, we ended up we were kind of deciding between I asked one of the people I work with for a recommendation on a nice steakhouse, and they gave me a name, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then I looked it up and realized we had already been there. So I kind of left it up to her if she wanted to go there or, somewhere else. Because the thing is, every time I try to go to some place that's like super fancy and a little more expensive than what we typically go do, we're always like pretty disappointed. Like, I don't know if it's just because of the price point, and we're paying more for something, so it should be much more stellar, and it's just not. But I always feel like it's not worth it. So this was one of those places, and he spoke very highly of it at work when he made the recommendation. But then we kind of talked about it. I was like, all right, let's find another place. So we ended up finding this place online that was nearby, and we decided to give it a try. And we didn't know what to expect. We'd never been there. It was a relatively newer restaurant, but we looked at the pictures online, and it looked really nice, and the menu looked outstanding, and we were pretty excited to try a couple of the things that we saw on the menu. And we get there, and we thought, I don't even know. I don't even know what we thought when we drove into this place, but we thought we were in the wrong. We thought, like, this is not. We're clearly in the wrong place. GPS has taken us to be murdered by some like mountain people or something. Like, it was the diviest dive that ever dove in Doverville. And we were like, well, we're here. Do you want to go in? And we're like. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. Let's go check it out. You walk in, and there was, those gambling machines you see, and but I right off the bat, it smelled like kitchen, and I was like, okay, all right, so it's clean at least. So we sat down, and we were looking around, and we're like, oh my god, like this place looks like I don't really know how to describe it, except that it just looked like the diviest place you've ever seen in your life. And we stuck with it. We powered through. We looked at the menu. We ordered some stuff, and proceeded to be served some of the best food we've ever eaten. It was so good. It was delicious. It was not expensive at all. Like, it was relatively cheap by most, standards. Like, you know, you go to chain restaurants anymore, you might as well be doing some fine dining at that point. But it could not have been more delicious. It was so good. Oh, you're back. How was your phone call? Hopefully not work related. It's far too late for that. Hopefully it was you know, something more funsies. It was funsies or work related. I think my next 10-minute highlight video for a stream is just going to be like vape hits only. Like just like 10 straight minutes of every vape hit I take on stream. That's some glorious content right there. Oh, I was with a work best. He's gonna save your butt when he gets back on Friday. Oh, good deal. Okay. Yeah, no, a call from a work bestie is a good call. That's always a good call. I actually just I got to talk to I talked on the phone to my work bestie the other day. You going to bed? Yeah. Good night. I love you. That's my super real, super hot wife. Who's super real, and you could hear her right on stream there. She's super real, and she's super hot. But it was the first time you know, we've exchanged text and emails and TikTok videos since I left my previous job, but it was the first time we actually got to talk on the phone a little bit. She actually has found a new job as well, so now that place is going to be left without nurses for an undetermined length of time, which is scary for them, but kind of not our problem. Like they're the ones that are not coming up with any sort of plan to deal with it, nor any incentive for us to have stayed. So, but it was really cool getting to talk to her. She was telling me about, give me updates on the situation, because she's given notice, and this is actually her last week. That's how it goes. That's their problem exactly. You keep seeing this bar nearby when you drive around your History Harbor district. One day the wife and I were actually walking around the street and I looked at their menu. We tell you we're going to spend more time going to local restaurants. Yeah, totally agree with that. Local every time if I can help it. Decided to try out a gluten-free bun for burgers. Ooh. Found out about wing night and they know us. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we want to go back to this place. She actually, my wife actually, because she, you know, she's from a small town. We live in a small town. I'm not from here, but it's one of those towns where everybody knows each other. And sure enough, we get in there and we saw the person who was serving us, and immediately she was like, oh, hey, you know, she knew my wife, and you know, they talked. So we got some nice, we were the only people in there, actually, so it's not like if we had bad service that would have been a whole other issue. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, like, looks can be deceiving. If we had seen this place from outside, first of all, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the middle of absolute nowhere. You have to know it exists to find it. But if we had walked past it, we would have never given it the time of day. But because we were like kind of committed by the time we got there, we were like, okay, let's do it. But you know, we're glad we did. It was a good time. Oh, you had to go solo because your wife was sick? Ah, free drink. Ooh, charge you for half the fries. Nice. See, that's exactly why you go local, because, you know, when you support them, they support you, you know? Like, there's a you know, and in general, that's one of the upsides, you know, like, like I said, I live in this small town where everybody knows each other and stuff, and, what was it, like a year or two ago? I think it was 2 years ago now. Our furnace and our water heater both broke within 2 months of each other. Now, our furnace had been on the fritz for a while, so these guys were scheduled to come, and it broke that day. Like, that day it stopped working, and it was the coldest day we've had in 10 years. It was the day that we hit the polar vortex hit, and and it was something like negative 15 degrees, and they even called us and were like, hey, we're going to show up and we're going to try to do what we can, but if it's too cold, we might have to go. And I was like, that's fine. I said, I understand. Whatever you can do would be much appreciated. Yeah, so, and that's just the way it goes in the old Waffle household. You know, I hate to say it, but that's the way it goes every single time. But these guys, you know, because I couldn't afford it at the time, you know, like I'm like, those things are expensive. And then 2 months later, the freaking water heater broke too. And I had just spent what money I had on them giving me a furnace. But, you know, they were able to finance it through themselves, like no credit check or anything like that. And they had their own little payment plan. And they literally were like, give us whatever you feel like you can comfortably give us today, and we'll work out a payment plan for the rest. And then when the water heater broke, same thing. They're just like, whatever you can give us, and then we'll put the rest into into the payment plan that you're already on for the furnace. And within I think it was like a 12-month plan. They're like, yeah, we like to have it paid off within a year if you can. And we did, and it was, I mean, they helped us out so much. And they showed up and they worked in that negative 15 degree weather to get that, and they got that furnace running. So that's the advantage. Anytime you can support a local business, it is well worth it. On the one night you went, you had a special wing flavor called Double Dare. Couldn't recall exactly what it was. It was amazing. Cajun rub with honey barbecue. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Fast forward 4 weeks, the one waiter that works there would constantly as you ask you every day what do you remember for the flavor, so they could try replicating it, because you couldn't remember it either. Oh, that's awesome. Did he get it close? That sounds cool. I do wish there, you know, I hate going out for real, but like, you know, I do kind of miss that from being younger, like being able to kind of go and hit like a regular place that, because we used to do that a lot. And we were like regulars at our local, it is a chain restaurant, but it's like locally owned. So, and you know, being a poor 20-year-old, I couldn't really afford to do anything else. But you know, the couple places we did go, like we became well known at, and you know, I kind of miss that for sure. It's your go-to flavor. It's not on the menu. Ooh, oh, that's cool. This woman murdered family to a small town. He used to live from Vietnam. Restaurant was phenomenal. Oh, that sounds delicious. Used to take your staff there. Oh, okay. Every time you come in, she'll tell you about her friends who come back to visit, and she give you something new to try off the menu. Oh, that's so cool. I love stories like that. I really do. That's cool. Alright, what are we doing here in this game? So let's talk to the researcher. We have the prototype parts. Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. Sampling device. Oh, we can just install... So... Oh, we can just pop that on right here. Alright. Now I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking, or enrage it, I'm not sure. Well, I think we know how that's going to go. You moved away and haven't visited in years? Aww. Aww, that's cool. I don't think I was ever, we had like, because, you know, we were all, like, nerdy 20-year-olds, like, and we would go to this restaurant at, like, the wee hours of the morning. Like, you know, we were definitely the stay up all night, and we weren't partying. We were just, like, sitting around playing D&D, and then... you know, midnight would hit, 1 or 2 in the morning would hit, and we'd be like, oh, let's go to the restaurant. And then we would, and it was always the same crew. And for a while I was going because I had like a huge crush on this one waitress, and she didn't give me the time of day. She of course remembered your order. Wow. That's pretty cool. Like after a few years, and they're still, yeah, and that's exactly what I mean. Like, jeepers criminy! Every time anybody moves in this house, it is like catastrophe. Nerd. Tarima was out partying. He wasn't a nerd. He was like, I can't think of anything cool. I have no frame of reference. How long have we known each other? Well, when did that ghost pepper story happen? Because that was apparently the night we met. That was years and years ago now. We were but young lads. I think I was probably it's got to be like at least 10 years, right? You were in your old house, yeah. I can't remember. How long has Banisher been with his current wife? Because it was before he had met her. My God, it's at least if I imagine it's probably closer to 15 years at this point. How long have you been on Steam? Probably 10ish years for Mrs. Tarima. That's about right. At least for sure. Man. And you're not sick of me yet? Jeez. I gotta up my annoyance game. Connected to the research outpost generator, I don't like the pop-up. You'll have to return it and re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automated. Okay. So we have to place it. Great, now take a look at the list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect those. You might also need to improve that equipment I gave you to catch some of these. So we're looking at anglerfish. Giant amphipod. That seems like a... Oh, that's Hadal. Loose jaw. Snailfish. So what's this do for us? Just abyssal, so we need something that can... So how do we improve the equipment? We'll figure it out. I'll be going now. Alright, let's do it. Let's install our new machine. Get rid of the giant monster. South. Excuse me. The question is, where do we place it? This way, south. Oh, it's getting late. Maybe I should have rested first. But I want to fish. There's some colors out of space here. Yeah, look at that. The latching snapper. Latching snapper. I'm gonna get canceled because nobody knows that reference. Okay. Can we make it back to the I'm thinking probably so. Might as well put the trawl net out. We could probably go back to our other thing that we had. Did we get any more research parts? I'm thinking probably not, right? I don't remember. I don't know if we have any in the... I don't think so. We'll check. I'm not sure if we still need that or not. So this is what we were using before. The flexible fishing pole. Mangrove and coastal. Shallow, shallow, volcanic and shallow. So no. Well, let's repair our net. Might as well. And then we can sell our fish. And should we... Let's check some research. We do not have additional research parts, no. We're still stuck with shallow, too. I think... Have we, like, squandered our... Oh, I can research this now. Ooh, I knew I should have saved my research parts. Maybe we can find some in the depths. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So we can get, we could probably eventually replace the line that we have with this one. As long as we find some parts. Alright, how do we... How do we place... Do we have to... I think we have to install it. Crap. Let's go back to the pontoon. Nope. Shipyard. So, I guess we have to... Did we do it? To storage. Alright, is this... So this is this installed? Or did I just, like, uninstall my trawlnet for no reason? I think I just uninstalled my trawlnet for no reason. So, alright, so maybe we put, let's see. We have the hydraulic rod for oceanic, and then we have volcanic and shallow here. Let's put our... I guess let's put our oceanic line back in. Install. Breaking the boat again? Almost. I don't know. I thought that this was something we had to maybe install, but I guess not. I don't know how to use it. We're gonna find out. Do I have to install it at the research station, maybe? I'm not seeing it here. I don't want to get too close. Okay. Nope, we didn't do it right. Whatever we did, it's incorrect. The researcher's propulsion machine can be connected to the propulsion generator here. Okay, so I was right, and I took damage for no reason. A small object rolls out from under the generator, covered in dried salt. A research part! Yes, absolutely. The machine hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top and the alarm begins blaring. The researcher said it's to keep the creature at bay for a time at least. I wonder, how long? How long do we have? We can't get that. What noise was that? It was some kind of angry noise that the machine emits. Why can't I pick any of this stuff? It's all Hadal. Is it damaged? Is that the problem? Or do I just have to go immediately get that other boat or that other rod? I got a doubloon! Yeah, I can't get any of this stuff. My rod doesn't go deep enough. That's your cue, Tarima. Leonard got it. What's that? There it is. Look at this. We can get this weird thing. Whatever this is. I don't have the right equipment, son of a gun. I need that other rod. Oh, how upsetting. So she gave me this rod, and it does nothing for me.
That's what she said.
That's the preemptive one. He's got it on retainer now. Let's pick up our holy crap. We gotta repair our boat anyway. Really? Auto sort? That's the best you could do? Let's see if I can... I don't know, I'll be able to get one more, I think. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's dock. Dock at the old Dockerino. All right, let's sell everything here. We have to go to the shipyard to repair. My boat sprung a leak. Can't have that. At least we're selling enough fish. Let's research this new rod. Alright, we've got the Hadal rod. It's now available in stores. Let's see how expensive it is. Here it is. Wow. Alright, so that's Abyssal and Hadal. This is just Abyssal, so we can get rid of this and it should be fine. We'll have to get rid of our flexible fishing pole. Coastal and shallow, oceanic. So if we switch to a trawl net, this should cover our coastal shallow stuff, right? Just coastal. Well, the sinew spindle can do it. And we could get the... It's just super slow. That's the only thing about it that I'm not like a huge fan of. So wait. Oh. No, back to storage. Okay, oceanic, abyssal. All right, so let's uninstall that. We can set it to storage. And then we'll also uninstall this, send it to storage. How much was this? I didn't even see. $405. And we could put the... So that won't cover anything shallow, which I guess we don't... We've caught enough of that stuff, honestly. We could just leave it kind of as is for now. Sampling device. Okay, yeah, no, that's what I just took off of there. No. I just took it off. I swear. I have no object permanence to speak of. I do. I feel like as I get older, like I feel like I legitimately am losing my object permanence. I guess if we wanted to do this, we could just to have it covered. Yeah, let's do it. It's slow, but it'll take care of our needs and whatnot. Okay, so we have not slept, so that's going to be probably some bad news for us. We just like installed stuff throughout the night. I guess we made her do it. I can tell that the thing has stopped going, so I think we have to go and turn it back on. Yeah, I can see the Kraken at the in the depths there, wiggling his tentacles again. That's what she said also. I'm telling you, when I was in nursing school, our class was pretty tight-knit. We were a smaller class, but man, they had to completely change the way they spoke around me because they couldn't. There were just certain keywords that I'd always pop off of That's What She Said, and I'd get them every time, and it got to the point where they got very good at identifying those words as well, and I would see them pause, knowing that it's the next logical word to come out of their mouth, and they would search for a different word. Sorry, I gotta adjust. Oh. Oh boy. Being old sucks. You can't even like, I remember, you know, it's probably the reason why I'm this way now, but like, man, when I was younger, I could not move for hours. And now I can't even do that. I can't even rest comfortably for any length of time, because like it's like your car when you don't drive your car for a certain amount of time. Like, it just starts to rot. It goes bad. Like, your brakes go bad and stuff, and like tons of stuff can go wrong with your car if you don't move it. Human body's very much the same way. Still connected to the generator. Activate the machine. Yes, please, and thank you. The repulsion machine hums and works to life a few seconds later. Blaring alarm begins. Alright, let's do it. We gotta back up because we've parked in a weird spot. Alright, we should be good to go now. We're gonna get all kinds of neat fish. Hey, look at that! I can catch you now! We got an angler. One of these things tried to attack me recently. Might as well catch what I can. These should hopefully, you know, by the rules of video gaming, these should be worth some more money. Yeah. Trophy caught. Alright, I think that's like the most we can possibly get with that. I want to keep fishing out here, but I've already filled my cargo hold. Maybe even all the money? Let's hope so. Well, let's see if I can pick one of these bad boys up or not. We can get one. We got one. Okay. We're fully stocked. There's our fortress. I'm assuming, as far as like an end game, I don't know how that's gonna look, but it would be my assumption that something in here, right? So I'm assuming it's all gonna eventually point to like some sort of overarching plot. Or maybe I just get the best boat of all time and become the world's greatest abyssal fisherman. And it's like, you know what? You've done it. You've won the video game. That's definitely something we need. Here, let's drop off at least 2 of these. Maybe we can grab one of them before we have to rest. Need to catch the best fish. All right, researcher. Let's give. I love how she gave me a fishing rod, by the way, that I was not able to use even once. It's fine, whatever. You know what? We're gonna go and catch this other one for you, even though. I mean, she did give me She did give me the machine to repulse the Kraken, so I guess I can't be too mad about it. This thing's gonna be huge. That's what she said. That's not that big. That's what she said. It's the thought that counts, right? Hey, it got me where I needed to be. In the end, I feel like we were stalled out for like just a brief moment. But we're back on track. We're back to fishing. We're getting some new stuff. All right, we're also way past our bedtime. All right, so we got at least one more thing for her. So we're just missing. We're just missing the giant amphipod. Alright, the rest of the stuff we can go sell. Well, let's rest first. I have no idea, by the way, if I'm playing this game correctly. Because I'm sure there's a right way and a wrong way. And if left to my own devices, we know that I'm not going to pick the right way. But it is day 62. And I have no idea if we're at a point where, like, maybe we should be further along by day 62. I honestly have no idea. But that's part of the fun, right? I'm gonna guess the time maybe doesn't matter, though. I mean, time does have an effect in this game in the sense that your fish can rot. But really, aside from that, like, it doesn't seem like any of the quests have been super time dependent. Alright, we sold all our fish. Should we, you know what, let's take a maintenance day. Let's before we go back out into the depths and restart our generator, let's pick up our crab pots, because I think that they're going to need repaired. Alright, we can take all. And then we can pick up our pot. Sell off this stuff here real quick. Alright, and then we can repair our pot. And let's pop it back out here. Plenty of fish. Plenty of crabbies here. Alright. We've done it. Let's check this one. Ooh, what is that? A crown of thorns? It's the scariest looking thing I've ever seen. It's a starfish. It's a destructive pest and not worth selling. Well, I'm going to sell it anyway, because it's going to be some money. Some nice crabbing, sir. Thank you. Yeah, it's a nice haul. Alright, how much is that worth? It looks scary as heck. 11 bucks. Okay, alright, fine. It's free money. It needs repair. I wish I could do that in the same screen. That's kind of the one thing that maybe bothers me a little bit about this game. If I had to make a complaint, that's going to be the only one, is that there's a lot of moving back and forth between screens. 25 bucks to repair it, so it barely paid for itself. But it did. Yeah, we'll pop it out right there. Alright, so we gotta make it back to the... We have to sound the alarm again. Is it too late in the day? It may be. Maybe let's fish out here for a minute, and then we'll go back and restart the machine on the dawn of a new day. Or you know what? We'll have more time if we go to the research station now and rest. That's right, time management. That's how we roll on twitch.tv.thewafflecometh/gov.edu. I am lost. No, I'm not lost. Groupers, they're gone for the day. They disappeared right in front of me. One of my cats just tried to open the bathroom door behind me, and the sound scared the crap out of me. It didn't show on Steam, or on stream rather, but I felt it in my bones. All right, let's rest. Can we go to our storage? Do we have storage here? No, we do not. So let's just go ahead and rest. I hope the game ends when you dredge for the Kraken. I think it'd be pretty cool to have a boat that could fit the Kraken. Activate machine. Bam. Alright, here we go. We're dredging the depths. There's all kinds of cool stuff we should be able to catch now. Well, that thing is enormous. It's a gulper eel. Okay. What else we got? We've caught a few of those. We've caught one of those. I think this is the other thing we need. The giant amphipod. That is indeed the thing we need. I don't even remember what it is I said. But I trust your judgment. We got a solid day of fishing in here. These things are smaller, so we can pop a few of these bad boys in. Sure. Alright, depleted. What else we got? We got something over here. What's this? This looks mysterious. Is this the ring I need? Did I finally find it? The relic was discovered! I found it! It's a jewel-encrusted band. It's freaking enormous. What kind of creature is wearing this ring? Ah, finally. I had forgotten that that was why we came here. We could probably fit a couple of these. One. We can fit one. That's fine. This game is absolutely chock full of that's what she said opportunities. Alright, let's go over to the research station. That was productive. Do I have to turn... I'm guessing I have to turn that in. Wrong? Just thinking... So we got the giant amphipod and the loose jaw. I think that's all the stuff she needs. So we found a ring. You should return it to the collector on Blackstone Isle. That's very doable. It's tough not to, every time I see, like, water disturbance, it's like, I want to go fish every time. Alright, let's go to the researcher. What do I need? What do you need? I've got what you need. I have good news and bad news. What do you want to hear first? Let's hear the bad news first. The bad news is that the samples you retrieved from the basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. The good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. Wow, I got through that whole sentence without screwing it up. This all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all this for me and I've not got much to say thank you with. You could see the exact moment that, like, my brain just said, nope, no more words. I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have this. She opens the drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I'd recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem safe to be near the basin. I like a book. Let's read it. A plan for the future. Alright. We did it. Let's go sell our fish. I don't think we can make it back to Blackstone Isle today. Where is Blackstone Isle? Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the pontoon. Here we got fish to sell. Let's see if we might be able to fit one more in on the way. On the way back. Or there's this like little bit of debris here that we haven't been able to catch yet. That's what she said again. Yes, exactly right. I said it during the ad break. There's we're just this game is just ripe with that's what she said opportunities. All right, we got a whole piece of wood. Oh, and that put us into the dark of night. I think we'll be fine, though. We're going to make it right around 8 p.m. here. Maybe a little later. So I actually think we're... Oh, 376 bucks. Very nice. We will keep this gigantic ring in our inventory for the time being. Let's put our valuables down here. We gotta move our lumber over here. Slide that rod there. So, like the true depths of OCD here. Wonder if that money's before or after taxes. You know what? It's the high seas. I don't think taxes apply here. I should be a pirate. I think we should pick up our crab pots too. If we're going to leave this area, then we should definitely pick up our pots. You want 300 bucks a day. Is this going to be... We're going to have room for it? I think so. But yeah, if we're going to switch to a different location, then I'll take our pots over there. Over 100k a year. Dredging, absolutely. That wasn't even that difficult either. Alright, so the pot will not pay... Whoops. Did I put it in storage? My god. Sell. Sell for $8 whole. Alright, let's repair this for $6. Okay, alright, so it did pay for itself. And then we can pop that into storage for now. I think it's fine there. And we'll pick up our other pot. Ooh, the Crown of Nadir. Cool. We got like one last neat thing here. So there's still something missing from Stellar Basin. There's another... How much longer does this pot have? 4 days? Time for bed? No problem, buddy. Thank you for hanging out. I think I'm probably going to be heading off shortly as well. It's about time for me to go to bed as well for work in the morning. And we were quite productive tonight, actually, so I feel good. I feel good about it. 200 bucks. This thing's worth $182. Now I kind of want to leave one of the pots here to see if I can get that last encyclopedia entry. How much... yeah, you know what? I think I will. I think I'll leave a single pot here. Let's pop it back out. Right there. And then... Alright. Let's see... what else have we not caught here at the Stellar Basin? Oh, there's a lot. Looks like a lot of abyssal variants. So there's plenty of stuff to search for here. I guess by a lot, what I meant was two. Two things. I want to complete it. And they both require a rod, so they should be around. Maybe it's stuff at night? Maybe I should fish there at night. Alright, well, we'll have to do that next time. I think we're going to go ahead and rest. And, yeah, I think we'll call it there for the evening. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired. So, yeah, these weeknight streams are a little on the shorter side, but that's okay, because I feel like it's still, like, tripling the amount of time I actually stream in any given month. in simply 1 week. Just popping on for a couple hours here on a weeknight. But yeah, I think this game is so fun. I'm really loving the crap out of it. And yeah, thank you guys all for hanging out, man. This was a good night. Nice, fun night. Jeannie, thank you. Thank you very much for hanging out and sharing your wing stories. Appreciate that. I'm gonna try to go to bed without getting something to snack on, because I'm still hungry after hearing what you had. I had a Eggo bites. Ugh, that sounds freaking awesome. I would love that. Oh my god. You want to know why I had to lose 80 pounds for surgery? It's because of these things. Oh, there you go. I like that. That's a great name for the short streams. Eggo bites. But because I can't even eat waffles like a normal person, what I do is, what I used to do, I don't do this so much anymore, because I try to eat a little healthier than this, but you want to talk about a nice big fat guy meal. I would toast some waffles, right? And I would put a layer of cream cheese, a generous layer, because I'm, again, a big fat guy. Generous layer of cream cheese, and on top of that, a generous layer of peanut butter. And I would eat them that way, with my hands. It was so delicious. You have no idea how freaking delicious it is. The combination of cream cheese and peanut butter is a magical combination to begin with. But the waffle was merely the medium at which to get that combination into my gullet. But waffles really lend itself well to that particular thing. It's like one of those weird things you hear about, like Elvis with his peanut butter and banana sandwiches, which, by the way, is phenomenally delicious. If you've never combined peanut butter and banana, it is the greatest thing in the world. It's so delicious. It's no mystery how I had so much weight to lose. Was that an Elvis thing? I believe so, right? A peanut butter banana sandwich? Yeah, let me get one of those peanut butter banana sandwiches. I don't know if that was English just now that I popped out, but that was my best, my best Elvis impersonation. I've clearly got the hair for it. Yeah, and I think that unless I'm mistaken, I could be wrong, but I feel like I remember that being like an Elvis staple. And it's freaking delicious. It is like what I do usually is, like, when I was not eating bread, a routine breakfast for me would be like I would get like a little bit some peanut butter, because peanut butter is just clearly a massive staple of my diet. But I would take a banana and I would just put like scoop some peanut butter with a spoon and just put like a little bit on for each bite, because that was the easiest way for me to do it. And that's delicious. But like when I was eating bread, I would do that. I would slice up a banana and put peanut butter on both sides of bread and put the bananas in the middle. Oh man, was that good. Elvis was ahead of his time for sure. Oh man, well, what a great night. Thank you guys again. Leonard, thank you for hanging out. Glad you got to make this one instead of I streamed for like an hour and a half or something the other night. It was an abysmally pathetic amount of time. So I'm sorry you missed it the other night, but yeah, I mean, it was really just me tooling around like an idiot, not remembering how to play the game. So this was a better night to hang out for sure. I'm glad you made it too. Tarima, thank you as well. Always a pleasure. Everyone hanging out, I greatly appreciate it. Anyone who's lurking, and those of you who did not lurk, I love you all the same. Thank you very much. I had a great time tonight, and we'll definitely be playing more of this, because this is just a ton of fun. I'm really enjoying this a lot. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you all very, very soon. Good night.